Hello and welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and numismatic history. If you're passionate about coin collecting or simply curious about the value of everyday currency, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're uncovering the mysterious story behind the 1987 Singapore 5-cent coin with no mint mark. What may look like a common coin could actually be hiding a surprising value, potentially worth hundreds of dollars or even more depending on its condition and demand. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dig into the history, rarity, collector interest, and current market value of this elusive coin in 2025. Understand the significance of the 1987 Singapore 5-cent coin. We need to take a step back and look at the context in which it was minted. Singapore introduced its second series of coins in 1985. These coins, designed by the late artist Christopher Ironside, featured native plants and simple yet elegant motifs. The 5-cent coin from this series displayed the jasmine flower on the reverse and the Singapore coat of arms on the obverse. In 1987, the Singapore Mint continued producing coins for circulation, but here's where it gets interesting. Unlike some coins from previous or subsequent years, the 1987 5-cent coin is known to lack any visible mint mark. Normally, coins may carry a mint mark indicating where they were produced. But in the case of this particular year and denomination, there's no such identifying mark. Although this may not seem important at first, this little detail is the beginning of what makes the coin sought after today. So why does the 1987 5-cent coin with no mint mark matter? Unlike the more common 5-cent coins minted in higher quantities and circulated widely across Singapore, the 1987 no mint mark variant appears to be significantly scarcer in high-grade condition, especially in uncirculated or mint state. Some theories suggest that production of this coin in 1987 was relatively low compared to other years, possibly due to overproduction in prior years or changes in minting policy. There is also speculation that certain batches of coins were minted for testing or small-scale circulation, with no record of official mintage figures publicly available for this year and denomination. Regardless of the precise reason, collectors have noted that finding a well-preserved 1987 5-cent coin without any mint mark is exceptionally difficult, especially one that has not been damaged by circulation. This scarcity drives collector interest and elevates its market value, especially when certified by reputable grading companies. As of 2025, the 1987 no mint mark Singapore 5-cent coin continues to attract attention in numismatic circles across Southeast Asia and beyond. Let's break down the current market value based on condition. Circulated coins. Most 1987 5-cent coins found in circulation are worth around 2 to 5 Singapore dollars, depending on wear and damage. While not extremely valuable, they are still worth keeping due to growing interest. Uncirculated coins, mint state, coins that have never been used and retain their original shine can fetch significantly more. As of July 2025, prices for mint state examples typically range between 30 to 150 Singapore dollars, with some collectors paying up to $200 for coins graded MS65 or higher by NGC or PCGS, proof-like or certified high-grade coins. If you have a certified coin graded MS67 or above, or a coin with strong eye appeal, the value could rise dramatically. These rarities may sell for $300 to $500, and in rare bidding wars, some coins have reportedly reached over $700 among high-end collectors. Error coins or variants. While not officially confirmed, some collectors have reported finding double strikes or misaligned dies on this coin. If authenticated, such error variants can push the price even higher into the four-figure range, depending on uniqueness and demand. Keep in mind that these prices fluctuate with market demand, collector interest, and condition. Coins and sealed, tamper-proof slabs from professional grading services always command the highest premiums. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these coins? Here's what to look for. Date. It must be clearly dated 1987. No mint mark. Flip the coin and inspect carefully. There should be no mint mark anywhere. Condition. The coin should be clean, untarnished, and free from heavy scratches. Luster and sharpness of detail are key, weight and diameter. Ensure it matches the standard specs, 1.56 grams in weight, 16.75 millimeters in diameter, made of copper nickel. Authentication. For serious collectors and resellers, having the coin graded by NGC or PCGS is a wise investment. Once verified, you can sell your coin through various channels. Online marketplaces like eBay, Carousel, or Shopee, coin fairs and numismatic auctions, private collectors or local coin dealers in Singapore and Malaysia, international coin forums and Facebook collector groups. Be sure to take high-resolution photos, especially of the date and surface detail, and provide honest descriptions if listing it for sale. To the untrained eye, the 1987 Singapore 5 cents coin may seem ordinary, just another small denomination from the past. But for those who know what to look for, it represents a fascinating mix of historical ambiguity, rarity, and growing collector demand. As Singaporean coin collecting continues to gain momentum, especially among younger numismatists and digital investors, coins like the 1987 No Mint Mark 5 cents are positioned to increase in both value and prestige over time. So next time you come across a handful of old coins, don't overlook the small ones. That tiny 5 cents might just be your next big treasure. We're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and intriguing coins from Southeast Asia, the 1991 Singapore 10 cents coin without a mint mark. At first glance, it may look ordinary, but behind its simple design lies a story of rarity, error, and value that continues to captivate collectors and investors around the world. Let's explore its history, uncover what makes it so special, and find out how much this coin is worth in 2025. Singapore began issuing its own currency in 1967 after breaking away from the Board of Commissioners of Currency, Malaya, and British Borneo. Since then, the Singapore Mint has produced coins with distinctive national symbols, combining functionality with elegant design. The 10 cents coin in question, from the year 1991, belongs to what collectors call the second series of Singapore coins. This series was introduced in 1985 and remained in circulation until 2013. It features the flame of the forest flower on the obverse side and the Singapore coat of arms on the reverse. Typically, these coins bear a small mint mark identifying where they were struck. But in 1991, a very small number of 10 cents coins were released without any mint mark at all. This anomaly transformed an otherwise common coin into a highly sought-after numismatic treasure. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so unique: the absence of a mint mark. Normally, coins struck by the Singapore Mint display a tiny mint mark to confirm authenticity and origin. The 1991 10 cents coin was supposed to be minted like any other. However, due to an apparent error or possible transitional period in minting processes, a small batch of these coins entered circulation without any mint mark whatsoever. This makes the 1991 No Mint Mark 10 cents coin an error variety, and error coins are among the most collectible items in the numismatic world, but rarity alone does not determine value. The story of this coin is a blend of scarcity, collector demand, and the mystery that still surrounds how many of them were actually minted. So, how rare is the 1991 No Mint Mark Singapore 10 cents coin? The exact number of these error coins released into circulation has never been officially confirmed by the Singapore Mint. Some experts believe the quantity could be fewer than a few thousand. Others suggest it may be in the low hundreds, making it extremely rare, especially in high grades. Coin collectors in Singapore and around the world began noticing this variety more widely in the early 2000s, and since then, demand has grown steadily. This coin is now recognized by major coin grading companies, and examples certified in mint state, MS, condition have fetched impressive prices at auction and through private sales. If you happen to own one of these coins, you may be holding on to something far more valuable than you realize. As of 2025, the market value for the 1991 No Mint Mark Singapore 10 cents coin varies significantly depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it has been professionally graded. Let's break it down. Circulated coins, with visible wear and handling marks, typically sell for between $25 to $80 depending on overall eye appeal. uncirculated examples, especially those in MS60 to MS63 grades, can fetch between $150 to $300 USD. High-grade coins, such as those certified MS65 and above, have been known to command prices of $500 or more, especially if they are well struck and free from blemishes. Top pop coins, meaning the highest graded examples known, could fetch well over $1,000 at auction. Particularly if accompanied by authentication and provenance. In recent online auctions and collector marketplaces, listings for this coin often disappear quickly, a testament to its growing popularity and limited availability. If you're a coin collector or simply someone who stumbled upon this coin in an old jar or family heirloom, here are a few tips. Inspect the coin closely. Make sure the date is 1991 and that there is absolutely no mint mark under the year. Be cautious, as worn coins may appear to lack a mint mark even when they originally had one. Avoid cleaning the coin. Any cleaning, even with mild soap, can reduce its value drastically. Consider professional grading. Submitting the coin to a reputable grading service like NGC or PCGS can provide authentication, preserve its condition, and enhance its market value. Research recent sales. Before selling or buying, check auction platforms and collector forums to understand the coin's current market performance. Join numismatic communities. Online groups and forums dedicated to Singapore coins often share insights, new discoveries, and can help you authenticate and value your coin. The 1991 no mint mark Singapore 10-cent coin may be small in size, but its story is immense. A tiny error, a missing mark, and decades of quiet circulation have turned this coin into a rare and valuable piece of Singapore's numismatic history. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, this coin is a powerful reminder that sometimes, the most unassuming objects carry the greatest value, not just in money, but in mystery and historical significance. We are going to explore the mystery, history, and the incredible value behind one of the most sought-after modern coins in Malaysia, the 2001 no mint mark Malaysian 10-cent coin. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind its rarity, its place in Malaysian numismatic history, and how much it could be worth in 2025. Some examples have reportedly fetched hundreds, even thousands, in auctions and private sales, and today, you'll find out exactly why. The Malaysian 10-cent coin has been in circulation since the formation of Bank Negara Malaysia in the 1960s. Over the decades, the coin has seen various design changes and minting updates. However, one specific year stands out among all others, the year 2001. Typically, Malaysian coins minted after 1989 bear a small mint mark denoting where they were produced. This mint mark, a tiny symbol found near the coin's edge on the reverse side, usually helps to trace its origin, either the Shah Alam mint in Malaysia or abroad. But in 2001, a small number of 10-cent coins were released without this mint mark, a highly unusual occurrence that quickly caught the attention of collectors. This unmarked coin is now known famously as the 2001 no mint mark 10-cent coin, and it has become a numismatic legend in Southeast Asia. So, how did this minting anomaly happen? The most likely theory is that a batch of planchets, or blank coin discs, was struck using an earlier version of the die that did not include the mint mark. Possibly during a transitional phase at the mint. Some experts believe that this was a result of human error, while others think it may have been a limited test run or an accidental die reuse. Whatever the cause, only a very limited quantity of these coins made it into general circulation before the issue was corrected. This makes the 2001 no mint mark 10-cent coin a true rarity, and in the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. Today, the 2001 no mint mark 10-cent coin is considered one of the rarest post-independence Malaysian circulation coins. What adds to its intrigue is the fact that this coin is incredibly difficult to identify unless you look closely. The mint mark is usually very small, so casual observers may overlook this variety entirely. Many of these coins may still be sitting in drawers or piggy banks, unnoticed by their owners. Coin catalogs and collector communities recognize this variety as significantly rarer than standard 2001 10-cent coins. It's listed separately in price guides and auction records, and it often commands much higher prices, especially if it's in good condition. Now let's talk about what really interests most collectors: the value. Back in the early 2010s, a few examples of the 2001 no-mint mark 10-cent coin began surfacing in online auctions and collectors markets. Initially, they traded for modest premiums, perhaps 10 to 20 times face value. But as awareness grew and the supply remained extremely limited, prices began to skyrocket. By 2020, high-grade examples were fetching up to Rm300 to Rm800 each. In some rare cases, uncirculated examples were reportedly sold for over Rm1000, especially when certified by grading companies like NGC or PCGS. Fast forward to 2025, and the market for rare Malaysian coins has matured significantly. As of today, the 2001 no-mint mark 10-cent coin continues to be in strong demand. Here's a breakdown of current estimated values in 2025, circulated condition, VG to F Rm50 to Rm150 fine to very fine condition, Rm150 to Rm400 extremely fine, XF Rm400 to Rm800 uncirculated / mint state, Rm800 to Rm200 or more certified high grade, MS65 plus Rm1,500 to Rm2,000 plus. Of course, prices vary depending on buyer interest, coin grading, and rarity perception at the time of sale. But one thing is clear: this coin is no longer considered just loose change. It's a legitimate collector's piece. Want to know if you've got one of these valuable coins in your possession? Here's how to check. First, look at the reverse side of your 2001 10-cent coin. That's the side with the hibiscus flower and the denomination. Just below the flower, slightly to the right side of the coin, you should see a tiny mint mark, usually shaped like a small dot or symbol. If your coin is dated 2001 and there is no mint mark at all, then congratulations. You may have found the rare no mint mark variety. To confirm its authenticity, especially if you're considering selling or grading it, we recommend having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Here are a few quick tips if you want to start collecting or dealing in rare Malaysian coins like this one. Always verify authenticity. Counterfeit coins exist, especially for varieties known to fetch high prices. Join online communities like Malaysian numismatic groups on Facebook, Instagram, and collector forums. These communities are great for learning and trading. Consider certification. Coins graded and authenticated by respected third-party grading services will always command higher prices. Keep an eye on auctions. Online marketplaces like eBay, Lazada, Shopee, and even specialist numismatic auction houses often list rare coins like this. Preserve condition. Use coin holders or flips to avoid damage. A well-preserved coin can double or even triple in value. To wrap up, the 2001 no-mint mark Malaysian 10-cent coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and possibly a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. If you've got a coin jar lying around, now might be the time to dig through it. You never know, you might just be holding onto a coin worth Rm1000 or more. The mysterious and rare 2002 no-mint mark Malaysian 10-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin in your pocket change, but under closer inspection, this 10-cent coin from 2002 holds secrets that have baffled collectors and experts for years. If you're holding on to one of these, you may be surprised to learn just how valuable it can be in 2025. Sit back as we explore its origin, design, production anomalies, and the reason why it's become such a highly sought-after collectible in Malaysia and beyond. The 10-cent coin is part of Malaysia's second series of coins, introduced by Bank Negara Malaysia in 1989 and continuing until 2011, before being replaced by the third series in 2012. The coins were minted in various denominations, including 1, 5, 10, 20, 50 sen, and 1 ringgit. The 10-cent coin, made of copper nickel, featured a simple yet elegant design, a traditional wow bullion, or moon kite, on the reverse, representing the Malaysian heritage, while the obverse carried the official emblem of Bank Negara Malaysia, the issuing authority, and the year of mintage. Most Malaysian coins carry a mint mark under the year, typically denoting the location of minting, commonly the Royal Mint of Malaysia in Shah Alam. However, something unusual happened in the year 2002. In 2002, most 10-cent coins were minted with the standard specifications. But a very limited number were struck without any mint mark, a clear deviation from the norm. This absence of a mint mark has sparked widespread curiosity and investigation. Some believe it was an unintentional minting error, perhaps the result of a die maintenance issue or a batch that slipped through final inspections. Others theorize it may have been a trial strike or test coin, never intended for circulation but accidentally released. Whatever the reason, one fact remains: the 2002 no mint mark 10-cent coin is incredibly rare. Numismatists estimate that less than a few thousand of these were ever produced, and even fewer have surfaced in collectible condition. This makes it one of the rarest modern Malaysian coins in circulation today. To spot a genuine 2002 no mint mark coin, flip the coin and examine the area just below the year. Most coins will have a small mint mark there. If that mark is completely missing and the area is clean with no signs of wear or damage, you might just be holding a rare collectible. Be aware of forgeries or coins that have been altered. Genuine no mint mark examples show consistent striking quality, with no tool marks or abrasions where a mint mark might have been removed. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2025, the value of the 2002 no mint mark 10-cent coin has skyrocketed among collectors and investors alike. As of this year, here's a breakdown of current market prices based on condition: circulated, good to fine condition 50 to 200 Malaysian ringgit, very fine to extra fine condition 200 to 500 ringgit, uncirculated, mint state condition 800 to 1,500 ringgit, certified MS63 and above can reach up to 2,000 ringgit or more in auctions. It's worth noting that prices can vary depending on the collector's market, coin shows, and private sales. Coins with authenticated grading from international services like NGC or PCGS often fetch a premium. Collectors and dealers from Singapore, Brunei, and even Europe have shown growing interest in this coin due to its rarity and the growing popularity of Southeast Asian numismatics. There are several factors contributing to the increasing value of this coin: rarity. With so few known examples, especially in mint condition, this coin falls into the semi-key or key-date category for Malaysian coin collectors. Mystery and error factor. Coins with unexplained minting anomalies tend to command high interest. Cultural significance. As a part of Malaysia's national heritage, older coins with distinct features are becoming more desirable, especially among younger collectors. Investment potential. Like other rare coins worldwide, prices for this coin have steadily increased over the past decade, with 2025 marking a peak in demand. If you believe you have a 2002 no mint mark 10-cent coin, here's what you should do: handle with care, use gloves to avoid fingerprint damage. Do not clean the coin. Cleaning can reduce its value significantly. Seek professional grading. Send your coin to a reputable grading service to authenticate and secure its value. Research market trends. Follow coin forums, auction sites, and Malaysian numismatic groups to keep track of current prices. If you're looking to sell, consider auction houses or trusted online marketplaces that specialize in rare coins. And if you're buying, always purchase from verified sources to avoid counterfeit risks. The 2002 no mint mark Malaysian 10-cent coin stands as a fascinating piece of modern coinage history. It combines mystery, rarity, and cultural significance, making it a prized possession for any serious coin collector. As we move further into 2025, the value of this coin continues to rise, proving once again that even the smallest pieces of metal can carry immense historical and monetary weight. So, check your old coin jars, revisit your childhood collection, or ask your family members. You never know, you might just stumble upon a forgotten gem worth hundreds or even thousands of ringgit. The 2004 Malaysian 10-cent coin without a mint mark. This tiny piece of metal may look ordinary at first glance, but it's anything but. In fact, it's considered one of the rarest circulation errors in Malaysian coin history, and it's currently fetching remarkable prices on the collector's market in 2025. Stay with us as we uncover its origin, the mystery behind the missing mint mark, why it's worth a lot of money today, and what you need to look out for if you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these treasures. The 10 sen coin, part of the Malaysian sen series, is a fractional denomination of the Malaysian ringgit and has been in circulation since the early years of Malaysian independence. The 2004 edition belongs to the second series of Malaysian coins, which was introduced in 1989. These coins featured the wow bullion, or crescent moon kite, a traditional Malaysian symbol on the reverse side, and the denomination and mint year on the obverse. In 2004, tens of millions of 10 sen coins were minted at Malaysia's national mint. Most of them carry the standard bunga raya hibiscus design and a mint mark representing the Bank Negara Malaysia production facility, but this is where the story gets intriguing. In a rare anomaly, a small batch of 2004 Malaysian 10 sen coins were minted without the official mint mark. This absence was not intentional. It was the result of a die error, a manufacturing mistake where the mint mark die was either damaged, improperly prepared, or simply omitted during production. As a result, these coins were released into circulation without the customary mint mark beneath the denomination. Because these coins were circulated like regular currency, most people never noticed the difference, until years later when collectors began spotting the irregularity. This type of minting error is extraordinarily rare in Malaysia, where the minting process is usually tightly controlled. The fact that such an error made it into public circulation in 2004 is what makes this coin a numismatic treasure. So, how can you identify a genuine 2004 no mint mark 10 sen coin? Here are the key features to look for. Year of minting. The coin must show the year 2004. No mint mark directly beneath the denomination, 10 sen. A normal coin shows a small d, which is the mint mark. On the rare error coin, this dot is missing entirely. Design elements. The rest of the design, including the bunga raya flower and crescent moon kite, should remain unchanged. Weight and diameter. It should weigh approximately 2.8 grams and measure about 19.4 millimeters in diameter, consistent with standard 10 sen coins from that series. If you own a 2004 10 sen coin with all these features except the mint mark, you could be holding a highly collectible item. Only a small number of no mint mark coins are known to exist in the public domain. The precise mintage figures are unknown, but experts estimate that less than a few thousand may have escaped the minting facility with this error. Because they entered general circulation, most of them show signs of wear. Finding one in uncirculated or extremely fine, XF to AU, condition is exceptionally rare and significantly increases its value. Collectors prize this coin for several reasons. It represents a modern minting error, which is rare in Malaysian numismatics. It appeals to both Malaysian collectors and international error coin specialists. Its low survival rate makes it highly desirable in the numismatic community. As of 2025, this coin has become one of the most searched for modern Malaysian error coins. Across online marketplaces and collector forums. Let's talk numbers. What is the current market value of the 2004 no mint mark Malaysian 10 sen coin in 2025? Here is a general price guide based on condition: circulated condition, good to very fine RM 150 to RM 300, Malaysian ringgit, or approximately $30 to $65 USD. Extremely fine, XF, to about uncirculated AU RM 400 to RM 800, roughly $90 to $170 USD. Mint state, MS 60 plus or uncirculated RM 1000 and above, in some cases fetching RM 2000 plus or over $400 US, especially in auction settings. Coins graded by professional third-party services like PCGS or NGC can command even higher premiums. Collectors are paying top prices in 2025, driven by increasing demand, limited supply, and growing awareness of the coin's existence. If you find one in your possession, especially in good condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. If you're looking to buy or sell a 2004 no mint mark 10 sen coin, here are a few platforms and tips: online marketplaces, eBay, Carousel, Lazada, Shopee, and other regional collector groups are good starting points. Facebook coin collectors groups. Many collectors in Southeast Asia connect through Facebook numismatic communities, auction houses and coin shows, specialized events. Sometimes feature this coin, especially in Malaysia and Singapore, local dealers and appraisers. Get your coin evaluated by a reputable coin dealer before selling or listing it online. Always verify authenticity and, when possible, have your coin graded to ensure fair market value. The 2004 Malaysian 10 sen coin without a mint mark is a perfect example of how a small minting oversight can lead to major numismatic value. It's a reminder to always check your change. Sometimes the most valuable coins are hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector, a casual enthusiast, or someone just curious about rare Malaysian currency, this coin is one to watch, and possibly one to invest in. If you've come across one, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss another video on coin collecting, currency errors, and investment-worthy numismatics. Thanks for watching, and may your next coin be a rare one.